if we could all come together and really talk about what is this all about. I have seen this happen many times in my professional career as a physician, is when you start focusing on the person that you're trying to actually take care of, all the problems become very trivial. Okay. And so if I just amplify that to a community, and really talk about what are the things, what are the outcomes that we really want to achieve? Not incremental outcomes of a 1% change here and a 2% change there. But I mean, in 10 years from now, what do you want this place to look like? Okay. And if we can envision that, it doesn't have to be 100% correct because nobody can figure out all the parts and pieces. Then can you really start thinking and innovating and coming together to make that happen? And, you know, I think some of the work, Imagine Fox Cities, has its roots into that kind of a thinking. Is, you know, where do we want to be 20 years from now or 25 years from now? And where we get really bogged down, and this is not a narrative about Imagine Fox Cities, it is the human narrative, is, again, we get in our own way. And what we need to do is to say, if that is where we really need to be, then what has to be true? Right? And that what has to be true has to be bigger than us. Because when us gets in the way, then we can't achieve what has to be true. And I've seen this happen when we de-emphasize us and emphasize what we are really trying to solve, we solve. When we emphasize us and de-emphasize what we're trying to solve, we find all sorts of barriers to not do it. My learnings of life so far, the magic wand sits in between these two ears, which is this brain and this mind. If you can think it and you believe in it and you want to solve it, you can solve it. It is not, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough resources, I don't have enough people. Those are all excuses.